welcome back to the Blue Rat Cycle.
I would also like to ask Hall of Fame Board Vice Chairman, Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan, to join us and deliver remarks on the family's behalf.
Player and longtime ambassador of the game. We're back right after this in Cooperstown.
Led him to a lifetime involvement in sports. Smokey Joe Williams, Bullet Joe Rogan, Bullet Brown, Cool Papa Bell, Josh Gibson, and the great Satchel Paige. These were the legends of America's Negro Leagues, where Buck competed in all-star games and championships as a successful player, coach, and manager from the 1930s through the 1950s. Buck said that Negro Leaguers built the bridge for great African-American players to cross over into the major leagues, including Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Monty Irvin, and Jackie Robinson. Buck was on time to show his leadership and eye for talent when that bridge opened and the color barrier fell in baseball. As a scout and the first African-American coach in Major League Baseball with the Chicago Cubs, he nurtured the careers of other baseball greats, including Lou Brock and Ernie Banks. Buck O'Neil was a pivotal figure in the success of baseball's integration. And after already giving several decades of his life to the game, Buck was on time again to recount the game's history and spark a new passion in baseball fans. Buck was there to bear witness to the history of the Negro League in three very important ways. First, during one of baseball's darkest periods of labor strife, which cost the game the World Series in 1994, O'Neill's warm and energetic presence in Ken Burns' documentary on baseball reminded the nation why the game still mattered to millions of people. It established him as baseball's brand ambassador, a role in which he flourished. Second was his work in establishing the Negro League Museum in Kansas City. That museum tells the story of his brother in the Negro Leagues. For years, he volunteered as chairman and chief cheerleader. He served as a constant advocate for the hundreds of forgotten black baseball stars whose deep impact on baseball could not be forgotten. Through the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum and his service and friendship as a member of the Veterans Committee to the National Baseball Hall of Fame, he worked to bear witness to those individuals of the Negro Leagues worthy of Hall of Fame induction. And third, Buck was truly a friend to the Baseball Hall of Fame here in Cooperstown. When long overdue recognition came for several greats of the Negro Leagues, Buck was right on time again, coming into this very stage in 2006 to represent his friends, trumpet their induction, and sing to all baseball fans his love and admiration for the game. We did not know then that it would be among his last appearances in public, and he left us a few weeks later. Still over 90 years of life, almost 70 of which were dedicated to baseball, will never be forgotten. From the celebrated fields of Western Florida to the bright lights of Kansas City black baseball, to the naval service in World War II in the Philippines, to breaking barriers at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field, to become baseball's brand ambassador and establishing the monument of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. O'Neil should now forever be remembered by the stewards of the game in Cooperstown. Buck O'Neill's status as a cultural icon and baseball legend should be immortalized through this award. Buck often remarked about his life and career that he was not born too soon, that he was right on time. It is now our time to remember this lifetime achievement. And on behalf of all the family, we thank you very much.
Hall of Famer, all-time great ESPN broadcaster Joe Morgan honoring Buck O'Neil. Rightly done. When we come back, Coleman baseball game is a craft. Here's where the best are honored. that a lot of them make such the only place it will last. The enclosed green field up on the radio plays with the mind. It gives you a mental workout to release grandeur. That's what Harry Carey did to me. My dad took me to my first big league ballpark, old Sportsman's Park in San Diego. Carey had put these guys on such a pedestal, I just knew he was a part of it. I was going to. And 1 years later, I know I was right on both counts. Once you're busy by the baseball,
Sometimes don't get a workout for that. Thanks, buddy. You got your seat.
All right. Thank you, Jack. I'm standing up here trying to fill some enormous shoes to the hospital task. We extend our sincere appreciation to the National